Our anniversary dinner was supposed to be special, just the two of us. Or so I thought. The restaurant was dimly lit, romantic, the kind of place couples reserve for milestones. I had even arranged a small bouquet of her favorite flowers and a personalized card, something thoughtful to celebrate our years together. I didn't anticipate her father showing up. He appeared without warning, leaning over the table with that smug, judgmental look he always carried. And then, without any introduction, he said it. "You know, I think you're just a gold digger." I froze mid-smile. The words struck me like a punch. I glanced at my wife, hoping for some defense, some apology. But instead, she laughed. Loud, careless, the kind of laugh that made my blood run cold. The waiter froze. The couple at the next table stared. My chest tightened. My heart pounded. I felt every ounce of years spent together, every shared memory, every plan we'd made, crush against me in that moment. I took a deep breath. I could have shouted. I could have stormed out. I could have begged her to defend me. But I didn't. Not yet. Instead, I smiled. Slowly. Calmly. Enough to make her wonder if I was unbothered. Enough to make her father pause. Her laughter faltered slightly. "Come on," she said, a nervous edge creeping in. "It's just a joke." I shook my head. "No, it's not." And that's when I decided to turn the humiliation into power. I reached into my bag and pulled out the folder I had prepared weeks ago. Tax documents, investment statements, financial records, proof that I had contributed equally to our home, our vacations, our savings. I laid them carefully on the table in front of her father, my wife, and everyone watching. "I think you'll find," I said, calm, measured, "that I've earned everything I have and then some. There's nothing here that anyone can call greed. Everything I've built, I built with hard work and with honesty. Something I suggest you all try next time before passing judgment." The laughter died completely. My wife's face drained of color. Her father's smirk faltered, replaced by stunned silence. I could see the wheels turning in their heads. They had underestimated me. They had expected me to shrink, to apologize, to beg for respect. Instead, I had presented facts. Undeniable, irrefutable facts. Her lips trembled. You brought all of this?" she whispered, a trace of panic in her voice. "I always prepare," I replied, "especially when people are ready to attack without knowing the truth." The rest of the evening became quiet, tense. The waitstaff were polite but curious. Her father avoided my eyes. And my wife? She had gone from amusement to shame to fear in less than 10 minutes. I didn't gloat. I didn't need to. The silence, the shift in power, the realization of who had been underestimated, those were my victory. By the time we left the restaurant, the dynamic had completely changed. The man who had insulted me, the woman who had laughed at me, both understood something crucial. Respect cannot be demanded. It must be earned. And when you try to attack someone who has built their life with integrity, you risk being exposed for the shallow, cruel person you are. Sometimes revenge isn't loud. It's quiet, precise, and undeniable. That night at our anniversary dinner, I showed them both. Her laughter was gone, her father's judgment silenced, and I walked out, holding my dignity intact, knowing I had won without raising my voice.